every day. I also have found that I need to give myself that time to be. And I need to give myself that time to consider those bigger questions in life. And I've also found that when I live my life in a state of gratitude, that it has a way of framing all of my waking hours. Consequently, my outlook is more optimistic, and even my sleep is more restful. When I begin and end my day with blessing, which is a practice now that I've been doing for years, I begin my day, before I even get out of bed, listing 3 things for which I'm grateful. And at the end of the day, before I go to sleep, I list 3 more things for which I'm grateful. When I bookend my day in gratitude, it helps me through every aspect of my life. It shows blessing to me, no matter what is happening to me or whatever is happening around me in my life. I tend to write a lot about blessing. In March of 2014, I wrote a blog post called Saving Grace, Saying Grace, and I'd like to share it with you. Our pastor spoke about grace one recent Sunday, which in the Christian faith is the unmerited receipt of God's love. I think of the many blessings I have received undeservedly, blessings that have come about through God's love. I've been given a most loving and supportive husband. I have survived countless serious and life-threatening illnesses. I had a wonderful mother and father. I have a warm and comfortable home in a safe and pleasant neighborhood. I have plenty of food in the kitchen so that I will never go hungry. I have loving friends who bring me quality of life. I have a job that challenges me, excites me, and enriches me. And I am surrounded in the workplace by good people. I have no needs, and I dare say, no wants. I am truly, truly blessed. I didn't earn any of those things. They were and are gifts. So as I begin and end each day listing 3 things for which I am grateful, I focus today on the many blessings for which I played no part in their making. They simply are, and for that, I say grace. Just as I believe we need to be reminded to seek and embrace joy, I think we benefit from being reminded to be thankful. It helps us to become more centered and more at peace with where things are in our lives when we're grateful. There are many methods to help us remember to be grateful. I tend to like that book-ending method of naming 3 things when I wake up and 3 things before I go to bed at night, because it's easy. It's something I can get into the habit of doing. But here are 5 more ideas you might want to consider. Number 1, use a prompt to remind you to be grateful. It might be the ping of your cell phone, or every time you encounter a stoplight or a stop sign. Number 2, keep a gratitude journal where you name things for which you're grateful. Maybe it's 1 thing, 2 things, 5 things, 10 things. Number 3, openly express your thanks to someone in person, in a note, in a phone call, in an email, or in a text. It's amazing what that does for someone's day when you express thanks to them. Number 4, keep a gratitude jar. Write on small pieces of paper something for which you're thankful. And then every few days, every few months, maybe it's whenever you're having a bad day, or maybe it's once a year, open up the jar and start reading and reflecting on your many blessings. And the 5th one, pay it forward. As an expression of gratitude for your own abundance, look for ways to pay it forward. Maybe it's paying for the cup of coffee for the person behind you in line at the coffee shop. Or that you see someone whose shopping cart has fewer things than yours, so you let them go ahead of you in the grocery store line. Whenever you do those things, you'll feel good. You'll do something that will make someone else feel good and give them food for thought as to how they too might reflect on their abundance and pay it forward. I don't know if you're familiar with Joan Chittister. She's a prolific author and a lecturer. She's a member of the Benedictine Sisters of Erie, Pennsylvania. She writes beautifully about grace and blessing and gratitude in her book, between the dark and the daylight. I'd like to share her words with you. Appreciation is the grace of sensibility, of really experiencing every moment for its uniqueness and its awe. It is the posture of the heart that says that life is good, I am blessed, the universe is friendly, the world is beautiful. She goes on to say, in this moment is the essence of everything glorious I have been given in life, and it is enough. Wow. Despite what we may hear on the news, life is good. We are blessed. The universe is friendly. The world is beautiful. You just have to focus on it. Therefore, living in the moment with gratitude and joy need not be a gigantic, grandiose, or complex endeavor. In fact, when you think about it, it's those small things that often give us those warm feelings of joy and gratitude. Joan Chittister refers to that as the intoxication of small joys. Gladys Tabor, as I mentioned, says that there is joy enough in one spring day to furnish forth the world. And Terry Alex, one of the people I follow on Twitter, who frequently tweets about kindness, appreciation, love, and joy, tweeted this: joy is found in small things. A sunset, a child's laugh, a crazy thing our pet does. He reminds us to relax and enjoy those moments. He also tweeted this: joy is found in the very simple things in life. It's those little things that always create our biggest smiles and best memories. Small things, ordinary things, simple things. That's where gratitude and joy can be found. One feeds the other. Gratitude feeds joy, and joy feeds gratitude. New York Times best-selling author Pam Grout suggests that we can increase the frequency of joy in our lives when we adopt what she calls an attitude of ferocious gratitude. Think about that for a moment. Ferocious gratitude. How often do you hear those words uttered side by side? Although I'll always likely be a planner, a worrier, a rememberer, I am slowly pulling myself out of that deep valley of fear and worry and choosing instead to live in the present, this day, this moment, with joy and my own version of ferocious gratitude. This is the day which the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. We only know that we are given this day, this moment. There are no guarantees we will be given more. So why not embrace this day, this moment, with joy and gratitude, and live with zestful and enthusiastic service and be glad in it? What will you do with this precious day? Thank you.
Amen.